Hey, Mike from the Fulcrum here. Long time no see. Just got back from a walk out with Cyrus Muttley, my long suffering lab hound shepherd, Heinz 57, 15-year-old dog who insists on going walks 3 times a day, still dragging me around outside. Minus 26. Wee bit chilly, hence still have all the heavy gear on. I'm still warming up. And I thought I'd just drop a line and say what's been going on with the channel. Um, I've been away for a while. I became a little bit disappointed in my results. I mean, when I started the channel, I went in deep. I took courses from all the usual experts on how to monetize your channel, how to use AI, how to use voiceovers, the latest editing software. I literally went into it like I went back to school. I just retired and I had time to do it. So I went right in there. I looked at all the demographics. I looked at all the niches. Supposedly did everything right. I had a couple of videos that, well, they didn't really go viral, but viral for me would be like 15,000 views. And you try and capitalize on that one topic, but there may be only, to be honest, 2 or 3 videos you could do. Like I did some on minimalism. And how many videos can you do about just get rid of all the shit you're not using and make your bed? I mean, organize your closet. And yet there's some people that have been YouTube channels going on for 2 or 3 years simply on repeating the same stuff over and over again. And I could not bear to do that. So I went off on a tangent and I tried everything and everything, fitness stuff, nutrition stuff, everything that I'm actually genuinely interested in. And at my age of 71, I look for any way that's going to extend my health span and my happiness in life. And some of the stuff resonated, some of it didn't. So I kind of got despondent about the whole thing after all the work I put in, equipment I've bought, and all the hours in learning how to use all the technology. I decided, you know what, it's going to take a break. And on the break, it hit me when I was out cross-country skiing the other day. When you think about, if you did, say, even just one video that got one viewer, and for some reason it resonated with them and made a positive change in their life, how great is that? I mean, does it really matter if you got 333 subscribers or 3.3 million? If you're brightening somebody's day somehow, giving them some knowledge that can improve on their life or solve a problem for them, that's a great service to humanity. And maybe we should all look at it that way. So I decided, you know what? I'm a pretty well-rounded guy. I've got a lot of interests. I mean, I cycle, I cross-country ski, I do Wim Hof cold immersion, I do yoga, I do qigong. I'm into all kinds of physical training, have been for years, gym, track and field. I love getting out in the outdoors. I love camping. I love campfires. I'm a great cook. So in reality, you know, I could probably cover all those things, not have a niche at all. Like, how about a niche that just says, fuck it, enjoy your life, and here's a good way to do it. So in videos to come, that's just what I'm going to do. I'm going to take one aspect of being happy in your life, and if someone else finds that makes them happy in their life, or they find it entertaining, I'm going to go with that. I know, for one thing, if you go on YouTube and you look at channels that seem to give people the most pleasure, it's some guy or some woman out in the woods, chopping wood, filling the wood stove and making a big pot of coffee and looking out the big front window, or trudging around in snow up to their knees and sleeping outside where it's minus 40. And people resonate with that. And I think that's because people are beginning to realize they've lost touch with something very important. That we're not above nature. We're part of it. We're connected to it. And when we deny that connectedness, that's when we start getting all these things like depression. We get people that lose connectedness not only with other people, but with the world around them. So going forth, that's what I'm going to try and do. And as I said, if that helps one person or 20,000, I'm happy with that. You think about most of us go through our lives, we go to work every day, nose to the grindstone. We may help out a few people locally, might donate to a charity or two. but nothing compared to what you could do if you have a larger audience. So that's where the focus is going to be. I'm just going to take you on little adventures that I go on. I think what I'll do earlier in the spring when weather gets better, I've got a 1999 Mazda Miata that's been modified. Love sports cars, have since I was a little kid. I had a dinky toy of a Jaguar XKE when I was about 6 years old, and I was over the moon. I never realized that at some point in the future that I would never own an XKE, but I would own MGs and Triumphs and BMWs, Opels, and all that kind of thing. So now I've got the Miata. I've had it about 6 years, never had more fun. The best part be if I could find a proper hitch that I could mount my mountain bikes on, because you really can't get anything in a Miata except maybe a bag of golf clubs and a case of beer to passenger. There's not a whole lot of room to bolt a bike on. Anyway, so I'm going to leave it at that. I'm going to say go with some changes in the channel and be more upbeat about it. I'm not going to pop you up with all kinds of crap, AI, voiceover, nonsense. It's just going to be me. Possibly the only AI you might see is where I might have my voice cloned, because I do have Lyme disease, which affects my vocal cords sometimes, where I go everywhere from being like a full baritone, no trouble, to he's just squeaking out words. It's just the way it works sometimes. But anyway, here's the way it's going to go. As before, breathe deep, think clearly, and enjoy each day. You don't know how many you have. And remember, Mike loves you.